Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of A Lawyer Plays Dreamfall Chapters. That's what we're playing now, right? There was The Longest Journey, then there was Dreamfall The Longest Journey, and now it's Dreamfall Chapters. And then in like parentheses, The Longest Journey. It's still part of the title, I think. But if you recall last episode, we left the therapist's office. We didn't make much progress last episode, to be honest. I think we've only taken about 100 steps. I chatted a lot, and then we made idle observations about all sorts of little things. We got some sausage for Reza, which he's not gonna like because it's too adventurous for him. We're on our way to Reza's work with his sausages. We'll see how he reacts to that.
I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve?
Good question.
Freeze-dried jellyfish chips, vacuum-packed boiled beet, carbonated tequila shots, blood pudding fudge, fried cabbage jerky, salted pigeon bits. Bits?
What?
Which bits?
When did food get so weird? I want the pigeon bits. Is that like, does it taste like chicken? Or for some reason, I would imagine pigeons just being like more of an oily and dirty bird, but I don't know, it could be delicious. It's, pigeons. It's like chicken of the sea, except it's rats of the air.
I know dream machines are supposed to be safe after that whole plot to control humanity was exposed, but looking at those dream junkies, I'm not so sure.
This little eye thing is like a little bit jumpy.
I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents.
Vents, huh? It's a pretty elaborate vent.
Nella claims those towers release chemicals that keep the populace subdued and compliant, but her argument is self-defeating. She breathes the same air, and she is not compliant.
That's a good point. Critical thinking, boys and girls. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Not to be feared.
Eyes everywhere. I've never seen
Cops.
so many of them out on the streets.
An eye operative.
This is
What's
no
up, buddy?
place for a young lady.
Alright. Just making our way. Oh yeah, this is the street performer. Now this guy, what's
I
this?
hate adbots.
Oh no, the
They're like
adbot.
mosquitoes, constantly buzzing, blood-sucking parasites.
But this guy's actually got like 2 or 3 or maybe even more songs that never stuck around long enough. They're complete songs. And if you hang out by this guy, you can hear him give like an entire concert. We'll only just hang out here for a minute just to get a taste.
I'm trying not to let go. I'm trying to keep going. Trying. I still don't really know who I am.
It's very kind of emo.
These years of goddamn, we're just spinning around in the dark.
I like it though. It's kind of cool.
Orbiting around a dying star. But there's no need to lay down and cry.
Yeah, a little bit emo. I won't lie.
If I don't know where I am, I look up and ask Orion. I'm trying.
Greetings, consumer. You are looking absolutely radiant today.
Ooh, well, I'm sold.
A minute of your time to tell you about the new Watty Dream Machine.
Oh wow, I didn't realize. Yeah, give me a full pitch.
I wonder what will happen if I ask for the full sales pitch. Yes, I do have a minute, and I am interested in learning more about the Dream Machine. Please give me your whole pitch. Leave
Oh, no.
nothing out.
Oh no.
The new Dream Machine by Watty provides a safe and productive way to entertain yourself, alone or together with friends. Watty's official dream store offers a wide selection of designer-created dreams, tailored to your every need and desire, including mature dreams for adult dreamers. The new Dream Machine
Mature
is
dreams.
an easy way to create your own dreams with pre-made templates and easy building blocks. And now with version 3.0 of DreamOS, you can simply reveal your most intimate desires, and a personalized dream will be created for you instantly. The Dream Dream Machine by Watty is your portal to a world of infinite entertainment and services. With the new Dream Machine, you will never have a reason to leave home again. Hungry? Thirsty? In need of immediate medical assistance? A simple sub-vocalized command opens a window to Watty's AI support, serving your every need. The new Dream Machine by Watty is all this and more. Order now by simply saying, "I want to dream," followed by your full name and citizen registration number.
I don't think I'll go that far.
Watty is not responsible for any personal injury or bodily harm that may occur to you or others in your household by staying connected to Dreamtime for prolonged periods of time.
Wow.
Watty Corp retains the right to share your dreams and innermost desires with selected partners.
That was quite the pitch. I'll be honest, if this came out in real life and I knew it to not be some nefarious mind control device, I would be into it. That sounds pretty sweet, to be honest. He started a new song. I just want to hear it for a second. I'm having fun just sort of just like slowly exploring the city. Come on, buddy. Sing me a song. Beardo.
A dream is just a dream, no big deal. I mean, I dream, but I keep it real. I dream to make it happen, I dream to create.
Okay.
More and more I dream just to get away.
It's pretty. It's emo, but it's pretty.
Opens up a world of entertainment. Talk to me now for more information.
The collapse, August 8th, 2209.
Hiding outside,
The day everything went to hell.
enjoying
I remember only fragments. It was a scary day.
desires. Watty's
For those who lost, for those who were lost, for those who suffered and those who perished, you will never be forgotten. I do like the Uminska ads. I think they get the message across. I'm proud to be associated with her political campaign.
Okay, so that's my candidate right
Uminska's
there.
face is plastered all over the city. Unity's making a major push before the elections. I really do think that we, stand a decent chance.
So this candidate is a moderate socialist, as opposed to the other one, which is like, I guess, flat out nuts, like super crazy socialist. And then there's the flat out fascist dude.
He looks really familiar. I've seen him somewhere before. Before last year, I was never that into Crowboy. I don't know what happened, but now I find him adorable.
I liked it. She didn't used to like Crowboy, but ever since she went in that coma, and she doesn't remember what happened, but she met Crow. Now she likes crows. I bet it's because of her experience with Crow and his super fancy sandwich plan, you know?
You know, she gets a lot on me Ada, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting Manifesto this election.
The Marxists?
No bullshit.
What's the alternative, eh? Constantine Wolf?
There's Uminska.
She's weak.
Uminska,
She points
the
wherever
moderate.
the prevailing wind blows. I'm sticking with the Alliance.
The Blues? That's just gross.
People
Funny.
just totally say
What's
that
wrong
about
with Dieter
Clinton.
Gross and the Alliance? Better the evil you know than the evil you don't.
A clean slate is the only way to go. Someone with no hand in the corporate pockets. Say whatever you want about Marta Rebus and Manifesto, they got no ties to the syndicate.
No, they're on their own. No support from anyone. The
Bernie
Marxists
Sanders.
make a lot of noise, but what does it amount to? Just a lot of noise. Uminska is the only choice that makes sense.
At
Clinton,
least no one here is voting Kaiser Constantine and European Dawn, right?
Donald Trump.
Ugh, talk about gross. I read in the hand that Wolf's been on trial twice for rape. Acquitted, but artsy, seriously.
The Kaiser gets no vote from me. He's a Gapfadama Puta, that one.
Okay, yeah, it is so crazy that this was
What's
written,
up, Swar? I don't care, as long as
this
you're
was
not
written
clubbing. I'm up for a bit of
before
bright sign.
the current candidates were
super bomb.
known.
Let's head to a Garito first for some breakfast.
And it sounds so much like the way that, like, the criticisms and things that people have about our candidates over the past few months. So starting with like the primaries with Bernie Sanders and Clinton. And all right, what are we doing over here? Hand that feeds over here somewhere. Oh man, another
The
one.
only way to help dream junkies is to forcibly disconnect them and put them in rehab. But who's going to pay for that? Not Waticorp.
I was hearing that siren, and I thought there was a siren outside my window, for reals. It's crazy. Okay, here, this is it. He's a journalist. I think it's still the same company he was a journalist with before.
Riots, demonstrations. It's all over the news. Europolis is really on the edge of something, and Propas gets the worst of it.
What does this say down here on the floor? Wow, you gotta walk across the whole room and then go backwards. Freedom of the press, if it means anything at all, means that freedom to criticize means the freedom to criticize and oppose. George Orwell. Alright, good deal.
The Hand used to come out every few weeks, but they recently took on more full-time journalists and switched to a daily feed.
Can I write a story?
I know it's been a huge source of anxiety for Reza and Sully, but so far they've been successful. They still get to do the longer and more in-depth stories. Oh, sure, I'll just start writing a story about, let's see, memory loss, living in denial,
There you go.
daddy
Yeah.
issues. I've got plenty of personal experience to draw on.
Apparently they've made a whole video game series about that. I'm sure you could afford to squeeze out a little story. Journalism can be lethal. Okay, so there's Reza. There's his co-worker she just mentioned. I can't remember his name. Now I can't remember his name. Sully. Sully is on her list of like 3 people that she was targeting to make friends with. But Sully's like a terrible flirt. Which she's not sure what to do about that. And also, if I forgot to mention, the sausage selling lady, she's also on the short list of people that Zoe has earmarked to become her friend. All right, let's talk to Reza. See what's up. We'll give him his sausage.
The boyfriend, working hard to save the world, one story at a time.
Sausages. Here you go, buddy.
What's up? Toppling governments and exposing corporate conspiracies?
Volume
all in the
discrepancy.
days. How was,
Therapy? Therapeutic, I guess.
you guess.
I wish he'd leave the psychotherapy for later, but I know he means well. But not in the mood for more psychotherapy.
Okay, I'm just gonna pretend I want this relationship to succeed. So
I wish he'd leave. Dr. Roman is really good. I don't know if it's helping. I don't remember anything.
But it's getting easier.
Easier? Sure. And sooner or later, I will remember some things. Everything. So, working. On what now?
A couple of things. The clampdown, mostly. There's tons of buzz about the syndicate shutting down parts of the metro, escalating identity checks, raiding news feeds. We're expecting the worst.
You're loving it.
I wouldn't say that, but it's exciting. We can make a difference.
I pray they try to raid a hand.
Sully's already preparing the lawsuits.
no,
We'll
Lord.
sue them for emotional trauma, unlawful intrusion, damages to property, interference with the free press. We'll sue them for 300 million yuan.
He's looking
Wow.
forward to it.
I am looking forward to it. Bring it on.
On your way to the shop?
Ready to get rid of me already? I bring lunch.
Sausage.
Surprise? Possibly exotic? Sorry.
I forgive you. You can stay as long as you don't talk to me. I need to finish the story.
The clampdown.
No, that new Bingo Dreamer soft drink. Apparently they fast-tracked EFSA approval and skipped a few steps. Some customers have reported seeing the Bingo Dingo after drinking a can. We'll probably get it pulled from vending machines.
That's my boyfriend getting fizzy drinks yanked from store shelves.
It's a
I'm a
hallucinogenic
modern-day
soda.
Gilgamesh, saving the world from hallucinogenic sugar water.
Oh Lord.
Thanks for lunch. I appreciate it. I guess I'm making dinner.
You guessed correctly, Ziamal. Oh, I won't be home until later.
I'm volunteering.
Any special requests?
Nothing heavy. Have the membranes been repaired?
I queried the building net, but no reply. Prepare for the worst.
I can't believe we don't live in a climate-controlled apartment. As soon as I get a raise, we're moving.
I don't want to leave Propast.
No, I like the neighborhood. But a more modern building would be nice. No more sunny living at Sonnenschein Plaza by Original Consumer Goods. Anyway, lunch. Here, I have to run.
Have fun at the shop. Say hi to Crazy Face.
Mira.
Crazy
Come on,
face.
she's not... Well, yeah, she is. Mira is Crazy Face. There's no way around that.
It's been a while since I played this the very first time before I was doing a Let's Play of it. And I know who they're talking about. She's a character. Let's see. Head to Pandemonium in the Bricks. Okay, so that's where we work. I believe that's where we work and not where we do political stuff. I think that's her job. But she's volunteering? Is it a volunteer job? I can't remember now. Let's talk to Sully.
Lisa has a great friend and an amazing editor in Sully. And I wouldn't have lasted a month without his shoulder to cry on. Sully's the best. Good guy, Sully. I don't know what we'd do without him.
And I will note there was a tremendous volume discrepancy in the dialogue with Reza. So just in case, I might edit that and adjust the volume in post editing. But if I don't and it was jarring, I do apologize for that. But the game did it. It wasn't me.
Hey, my favorite manic pixie dream girl.
Sully loves to
serious.
test me. He knows what buttons to push. I'm calling his bluff.
He's a joker, though.
Sully is the sweetest. I know he likes me, but he tries so hard to keep it light and friendly.
Let's keep it light and friendly, then.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Oh,
You look awful, by the way.
a little harsh.
What happened?
A wedding.
Finally. Who's the lucky girl?
You know I only have eyes for you. Dump that deadbeat boyfriend of yours and let's catch the first train to Copenhagen.
I'm trying to slowly poison him with my home cooking. I'll give it a few months. How was the wedding?
Awful. I feel like shit. It was a Polish wedding. A Polish wedding with an unlimited supply of Polish vodka.
Oh, that does sound awful.
I take it you haven't been to a Polish wedding. It was fantastic. It was a disaster. It was all things, good and bad. And once the bride and groom stopped screaming at each other, it was incredibly romantic. I'm man enough to admit that I wept. Openly. How was Trieste?
Really good. I mean, it's Trieste. It's not the Gold Coast. But it was nice to get out of the city. Did you know there's an actual sun up there?
Urban myth. The sun is a lie. I don't believe it for a second. Besides, my skin would probably turn to ashes if it's exposed to UV rays.
You're a child of Propas, Sully.
Constantinople. But close enough. I don't expect an islander to understand European geography.
Born in India, spent half my life in Africa, but hey, who's keeping track?
Talk like an islander, live behind islander walls, deal with islander shame. That's what I say.
What's the island? Anyway, clamp down.
Everyone's talking about the clampdowns today. If anyone knows what's going on, it's Sully. He prides himself on staying on top of the news cycle. I'd love to chat more with Sully, but he does like to go on, and I should probably head to work.
I think I would like to see if I can get some scoop on what's going on in town right now.
What's going on with these eye clampdowns everyone's on about?
Jesus wept those baton heads. It's insidious is what it is. A little bit here, a little bit there, and soon Propast is a bucking gulag.
But why are they doing it?
Who knows? It's the syndicate. They don't need something as banal as reasons. They want people off the streets and hooked up to their dream machines.
You think that has something to do with it?
Yes, no, maybe. Mauser rules, and those dream machines are a license to print it. It would be naive to think they're completely unconnected. Watikop holds a lot of sway over the syndicate. But we're going to find out for sure. Your boy toy there, once he's looked into the Phantom Bingo Dingo, will be taking point. This story is going to make a lot of people very angry. And that will make Sully very, very happy.
Won't they just shut you down?
Let them try. We have the future on our side. And once I win my Pulitzer, I'll whisk you away to a better life.
Yeah, good.
Copenhagen, right?
That's just for the marriage license. We'll go to Overbukyu in Dacia and live like savages on the beach.
Sounds good. I'll get back to you once I've taken care of you-know-who.
I heard that.
Which part?
All the parts.
Meh. You'll still eat my food, even if it is poisoned.
Food is food.
I've distracted you two enough. When are you coming by for dinner, Sally?
When is your man cooking dinner next?
Cruel but fair. We'll have you over soon. Maybe we'll even find you a dinner date.
Next to you, no woman measures up, but beggars, choosers. Take care, Zoe. Stop by anytime.
Yeah. So, well, just in case it turns out Reza is a clone evil android, then it might be nice to have this guy waiting in the wings, you know? We gotta keep the tension up. We'll pretend we're kidding, but part of us will be like, just in case, like he starts, it's like Alien, where like Ash, where he starts spitting up like milky stuff and trying to kill you. Gotta be ready for it. Ready for all eventualities. I think I saw a new, head to work at Pandemonium in the Brick. Saw that. Was there a new journal entry? I'm reminding myself to ask more questions about that eye thing. Okay, we already did that. Alright, so, no, there's nothing new. I thought something flashed on screen while I was talking to Sully or Cully or whatever his name is. So now we're going to work. Now here's the thing, is some people might not be into this, like, a game like this, where you spend part of it just walking around like living a normal life. But I think it's kind of cool. I mean, it's not going to stay this way for long. I know the pattern of these games. And it's only possible because she has a bit of amnesia. She doesn't know, like, how much crap is actually going on. Consequently, Zoe works at Pandemonium because of a decision you made. Alright, so when she decided to become a new thing back in Dreamtime, that's probably why she works there. Because she did consider going back into biotechnology. But it sounds like, if I understand correctly, the job that she has now is it's a slight, it's tech, but it's not biotech. Alright, can I run or something? There we go. We're gonna jog it. We're gonna jog it. Can I get in directions? From
Before
Crow?
last year, I was never that into Crowboy. I don't know what happened, but now I find him adorable.
Excuse me.
I got a hankering for giving you directions.
We want to go
Nearest
to
shop is located in the
Pandemonium.
Bricks, in what used to be Propast Auto Service. I'm not sure what the official name is, but I'm sure Pandemonium won't be on this map. Do you know where Propast Auto Service is located?
1 second, doll. Why, I sure do. But that garage closed down years ago. I can direct you to...
I want to go to there.
Well, certainly. The building's still there, right smack in the Bricks. According to the city net, it's abandoned. So watch out for squatters and undesirables. I hope you get to where you're going. And if you ever get lost again, you know Crowboy's got your back.
Oh boy. Okay, so it looks like it's right along the coast thing. We were just walking along. Good old Crow Boy. So now we're going back. Now before I was walking because I liked looking at everything.
I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents.
All day long, I'm a singer-songwriter, singing rate songs. This life is heavy, but this guy is strong.
I'm trying to remember who they remind me of. Is it Coldplay? Like some of Coldplay's softer stuff?
But your dreams don't have to be.
But yeah, I was walking before because there was so much to look at. But now that I've been through here and kind of looked at most of this stuff, I'm gonna run past this little area. Okay, now we're in a new territory. What is that? Cool Cow. Cowabunga Burger. Ooh, it sounds good. Wagyu beef. I don't know what that is, but... Okay, Copper. You following me? Don't tase me, bro. Space for Rent? Oh, it's OCG. I thought it was Space for Rent Realty.
I don't know if they should stop selling dream machines altogether, but more and more people are getting addicted. Something must be done.
Safe.
Alright. What was F?
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Cheery stuff.
That is it.
The ferry usually shuttles people across the river as an alternative to the bridges, the underpass, and taxis.
Have a wonderful
But
day,
it's been shut down by the eye.
Who's this gentleman?
On any other day, I'd be telling you to step aboard and hold tight. When I ring the bell, the ferry will take you across. But there'll be no bell ringing now that the Eye has shut down all unauthorized traffic in and out of Propast. My bell has been silenced. I have no purpose in life.
Oh, Lord. And yet you are here. I have a feeling that you're going to be useful. At some point we'll be able to go over there. Alright, damn. There's a lot of crowd here.
I told you to stay away, you piece of metal.
It's me. It's me.
Me who? I know lots of me's.
Zoe. Zoe.
You're lucky I didn't turn on my periphery defenses. Or you'd be crispy toast by now. Come on in.
Alright. We have been granted access. This is the lady. She's a character. I'm into territory that I only played once before I started doing my original series.
God damn
it's not
this shitty,
fresh, but...
shitting shit.
Yeah.
Well, don't just stand there like a fucking half. Wait! Oh, I hate you so much right now, you dumb mute log. Yeah, you keep pretending like you can't hear me. That's not annoying at all. That does not make me want to strangle you with a wire. I did not just spend 57,000 yuan on scrap metal. We will make these things shine and hover and not blow up or attack small children. I can take or leave the children. Some people are attached to the filthy, shitting, squealing things. We can't afford to upset the customers.
Oh no. That's how she refers to children? Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess we'll check in. Shitbot? Is that what we're fixing?
Is this a bad time?
It's the fucking worst time, Kutria. But I'm not paying you for the privilege of avoiding my shitty shit. You're going chin deep with the rest of us.
I'm ready for... Wait, you're paying me? When did you start paying me?
Like I told you last week, blame the fucking banks for their incompetence and inability to process the transfers in time. Not the messenger.
Should I be writing this down?
Do you kiss your boyfriend with that mouth of yours?
Every day. So what am I doing? I can continue to run the orders
God, Banchod! Who cares about new orders when we can't even deliver on our current orders? At this rate, we'll be out of business by Friday, and our creditors will tear this place to the ground and have us all gulleted in the plaza.
I'll be doing what I was actually hired to do. Yay.
I didn't hire you to give me attitude, Banchod. I get enough of that from Wit already. That retard knows how to push my buttons. Yeah, you just keep turning the other cheek, Hamarzad. You mother chode. I bet you've been faking your autism since we first met. Oh, you're such a fucking puppy dog, Wit.
Oh my lord.
Such a fucking Gondor. And no wonder your Alma left you in the dumpster after she squirted you out of her filthy chute. So we have to get this refurbished bot ready for sale. And the Jaru is a bigger retard than Wit over there. Now small feet. I did a low-level format and memory wipe, but this thing is not yet ready for prime time. That, Petal, is where you come in. Take Shitbot for a walk. Run through some test scenarios. See what it's good for.
What about the neural programming?
Oops.
I'll be doing the programming, Petal. You just worry about testing this tin can. Today, you're the tester.
Journal. Monday afternoon. Hot, humid. Another day at the office. Mira yells at no one in particular and throws things against Wit. Wit doesn't give a crap. I'm given assignments that have nothing at all to do with my job description. Oh wait, no. This is the day I get to do something that's at least somewhat related to my job description. Hallelujah. Oops. And my goals have been updated. Activate the bot. All right. Well, this is probably a good time, like a natural time for a break. Whoops. In the episode. So I think we're gonna call it until next time, and then we'll go. Now I probably played another before I started doing my series. I probably played for another maybe hour or two from this point. So I remember this sequence somewhat, but it's not fresh anymore. But this whole sequence, Shitbot, I'm looking forward to that. Shitbot is almost as entertaining as Mira. Anyways, until next time, I hope everybody is doing well, and take care. Bye-bye.